Hello Capricorn, my name is Megan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind currently. My readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's get into it. Capricorn and the person that is currently on their mind. Six of Pentacles reverse. Some of you may be dealing with some sort of debt that's really been frustrating you lately. Capricorn, you are a sign of that's more money oriented, so this may be stressing you out. For some of you, I'm getting it's student loans, it's a second mortgage, it's interest rates, there's something here financially where you're in some sort of debt, and some of the debt may not be fully yours. It may be some sort of unfair debts that you owe to people right now. This has been a huge contention point for you because I am getting that you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal from a person and a situation that did not serve you in the least. For some of you, the way to recovery, the way to healing is I'm getting just really work on paying off whatever debts you need to, because it's like a cloud that's over your head right now, whatever these debts are. This is a very specific reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody out there. This is temporary though. For some of you out there, you need to hear the message right now. Whatever financial difficulties you're struggling with right now, it's temporary. You know, there's people out there that, I don't know what I'm allowed to say here on YouTube, but there's people out there who, let's just say, go to an extreme measure when they have debts or they can't pay people back. During the Great Depression, when the stock market crashed, many people on Wall Street were jumping from their windows to their end because of the financial losses. So that's kind of what I'm getting at here is, if you're feeling very, very distraught due to a financial situation right now, I can't talk this morning, right now, understand that this is just temporary. It's not going to last forever. In fact, I'm seeing something really beautiful, a brand new connection, maybe with somebody at a distance. It's either a brand new connection for you coming in, or it's someone from your past wanting to have something new, wanting to start again. Oh, hit the refresh button. They want to move it to calmer waters. We'll get into that in just a moment. When it comes to this financial situation, though, understand it's just temporary. And I can speak on this and give advice on this because I've been there. Absolutely. In my 20s? Oh, yeah. In my 20s, are you kidding me? I had many times where I was like, I don't know how I'm going to pay the rent. And then once we get in that state of fear, it's like it feeds on itself. I don't know how I'm going to pay the rent. Well, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And then I can't sleep. And then I'm not eating. And then I'm not showing up for work. And it can be a very, very, very vicious cycle when we get in that state of fear. I'm being called to tell somebody out there who's really down and out to a financial situation right now, it is going to be okay. I promise. The universe always works things out. And even when it seems like it's not working out, it is. Even when it seems we don't have enough to spread to give to everybody, that might be the universe saying, go this direction instead. You know what I mean? For some of you, maybe if like your rent's too high right now or something and you're contemplating moving, and maybe a financial burden just right as you're struggling with rent, boom, your car breaks, something happens. But you've been contemplating maybe moving to a different part of the country, maybe a different country altogether, somewhere else. But every time you try, boom, something happens. And that can be the energy when we're in that state of lack, the vibration of lack. So what I'm really trying to tell you, Cancer, is when it comes to finances, make sure your vibration is in a very high state. Even if we don't physically see the resources and we're nervous about it, it's more important than ever to detach from it. Because the law of attraction works from detaching. If you detach from needing that money, from needing it to be there, detach from it, focus on something else. I know that's hard. When it comes to your livelihood, actually like how you live and things like that, I know it's hard. Detach from it as much as you can though, and you will be surprised the miracles the universe will work. God will help you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And even when it seems like he's not helping you and he's not coming through, when it seems like the universe is against us, it's not. It's actually just trying to steer you in a different direction. I knew someone one time who their biggest fear came true. This person was pretty irresponsible with finances, so they had some lessons to learn. However, they ended up homeless. And what this person says now they've got their life together, everything's great, hunky-dory. But at the time, this person said their biggest fear came true. So the moment they became homeless, in that moment, their biggest fear came true, and then there was nothing to fear anymore. And they actually felt relieved. And then after that, since they detached so much, right, their biggest fear came true, and then they just detached from well, here it is, I'm homeless. No need to worry and be in a state of fear now, it's happened. Once that happened, all of a sudden job offers came in, opportunities for money came in, and it really took them detaching. So what I'm trying to say, Capricorn, is those of you that are worried about finances right now, or debts that you're unsure how you're going to pay off, understand, try to detach from the fear of lack, from the fear of not having enough. That is called a vibration of lack, and what's going to manifest, the more you dig into that energy, the more the universe is going to hand out that energy right back. It's exponential growth when it comes to fear-based beliefs when we're dealing with finances. Now, if you are able to detach from that and just truly feel in your soul, it's going to work out. That doesn't mean don't take actions towards trying to figure out your finances. That's not what I mean. We always need to use the gifts that God gave us, our creative problem-solving abilities. I know in my early 20s when I was having financial issues, did I become a creative problem solver. So, I'm not saying don't do those things, don't work on it. I'm trying to say detach from the fear of not having enough, because that's only going to manifest more lack, more of not having enough. Try instead, as worried as you are or may be about this specific thing, when you find yourself sort of ruminating over all the fears you have regarding this financial situation, this is a message for somebody out there. It's very specific. Try to detach from the fact that I need this money, I need it. Just completely try to detach from it. That doesn't mean don't take steps towards actually the problem, towards fixing the problem, whatever that may be for you. But just mentally try to detach. Understand that it's all going to work out, right? Even for that person, when it didn't work out, it actually all did work out. If he wouldn't have ended up homeless, he wouldn't own a business today. He would still be working some job he hates probably, right? It led him on his path. I'm not saying that was the best way to get there, but it is one way to get there. So understand, fear is just that. What happens if this financial situation doesn't work out? Yes, your biggest fears may come true. But so what? You're still there, right? So just try to detach and try to understand no matter what, it's going to be okay. No matter what. And I'm getting that with the cards as well. The Sun card reverse. This is a temporary struggle that you are recovering from. Sometimes it's hard too to see our own progress. Many of you have actually made a lot of progress when it comes to this specific topic, but you feel like you haven't, but you have. You're just kind of being harder on yourself. Okay, let's get to the love portion. I'm seeing some of you could be seeing 1111 on the clock quite a bit. This is a connection that you and this person would like to go much smoother. I am getting that I can't really get around it. This is past energy. So past energy, new beginning. This person wants some sort of a new beginning here. How does this person feel about Capricorn at the deepest level? Okay. Wow. Very, very passionate. Many of you may have had distance between you at one point or another. This distance just made them, it made their desires grow all the fonder. This person's trying to work up the courage. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. They're trying to work up the courage to come in with some sort of a small offer. This small offer, though, is not indicative of what they want, because what they want is to be with you long term. In fact, they don't want to be with anybody else. They can't even picture themselves with anybody else. Now, Capricorn, you may be sort of keeping this connection at an arm's length just simply due to what we just talked about. Maybe the financial situation isn't exactly where you want it to be, and a lot of your energy is going towards that right now. So maybe that's kind of why you're at an arm's length with this. But this person, they're trying to work up the courage to either start a conversation with you if you guys haven't talked in a while, or just get up the courage to make you some sort of a small offer. This person may be younger than you for some of you. This person's extremely passionate about you. They're like in waiting. They're like on the edge of their seat, just sort of waiting to see what happens. Whatever happened between you guys in the past, if this is a past connection that's making its way back around, this person and you may be dealing with an Aquarius moon specifically. It's like whatever happened in the past here, you guys want to actually work on the issues so that going forward it's much more smooth sailing. But this person does want to come in. And we have the Queen of Wands. We have a divine pair here. This person could absolutely have fire in their chart. We got a lot of wands on this table. All right. How is Capricorn feeling at the deepest level about this person? Yep, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Anxious and coming out of a state of lack or sadness. Again, with most of your energy and focus has been on your finances. I'm getting that for at least a couple of you out there. It's been heavily focused on this. But it is very temporary with the Sun card reversed, because you are starting to come out of it. You're starting to come out of the cold, right? This card means coming out of the cold when it's reversed. So you're coming out of the cold when it comes to your finances. Like I said earlier, you may not even realize the amount of progress that you've actually made. But you're making progress. You are coming out of this. You're working your way out of it. Which a lot of times when it comes to finances and debt like that, that's all we can do is just chip away at it little by little by little. But that's how you're feeling. You're trying to come in out of the cold. You're very anxious. Because this whole, Capricorn, financial security is very important to you. It just is. It's something that you hold in high regard. And it's something that is going to prevent you from sort of going towards this connection, even though, the passion is all there. You want to be with this person. You're just feeling like either you don't have enough to give, or you're feeling embarrassed about where you're at in your life with these finances. I'm here to tell you, do not. There are so many people out there, even if they look or come across like they've got it all together financially. They got the home, they got the car, they got the family, they got it all worked out. You would be so surprised the amount of financial pressure people like that who seem to have everything are actually under. The more you have, the more you spend. A lot of times people like that are just very good at hiding it because they don't want to feel embarrassed, just, kind of how you're feeling. So it's okay. It is okay to open up to this person about what you're working on, because Capricorn, I'm not getting the energy of like, oh, you're having some financial problems. They'll work themselves out. I'm going to keep this person at a distance until this works itself out. But until then, I'm just going to chill. I'm not getting that energy whatsoever. I'm getting the energy of it's something that you're working so hard on. You are so focused on because you know it's hindering your ability to show up in this love connection, and it's just hindering your vibration overall. Like I said, though, you're coming out of it. You're beginning to come out of it, and it's because you're really taking the steps to work your way out of it, and that's all we can really do in those instances. But how you're feeling is just very, very anxious. I'm getting the message that this newer connection, if you did focus on it just a little bit, it might help you detach from the constant thoughts of finances, of your financial situation. That might be a good way to just sort of detach from that a little bit. Not that you're using this person to do that, because I'm getting, this is a very passionate connection. Don't be embarrassed. And anybody who makes you feel like, oh, there's some financial. Anyone who's like that, you don't need them in your life anyway. They've obviously never struggled, or they don't know what it's like to have to work your way out of some sort of financial loss or financial situation. You don't want someone like that in your life that's going to judge you like that. So it's okay to talk to this person about it. It's perfectly okay. In fact, this person would probably be more than understanding, because I'm getting the energy they're a little bit confused maybe why you're keeping them at arm's length. And telling them this may actually make them feel relieved, because they're actually getting the vibe that there may be other parties involved, when that's just not the case for you, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting. So anyways, that is what I have for you today. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope I helped at least one person out there. I will see you guys next time.